Hi, I'm Frank the Pest Geek, and Cardale Holland asked a question on our video how to get rid of roaches, German roach control with Advion cockroach bait. And he asked, how long does the bait last? I know it dries up fast. Okay, so there are two things that you got to understand about roach bait. It's really not how long does the roach bait last, and I'm assuming he's asking when you apply it because it dries fast. I don't think it dries in the tube because it will hold a couple of years in the tube, but if you keep it cool and in a dry place, it will be just fine. But what I think he's referring to is when you apply it, it dries up fast. Yes, most gel baits um, dry up fast depending on the formulation. What makes a roach gel bait effective is not the how long does it last. That is a term used in the pest control industry known as residual. Everybody is how long does it last if you apply it? You know, if you apply it outside, does it last 90 days? Does it last 30 days? That's known as residual. Gel baits do not work on residual. What gel baits work on is what is known as horizontal transfer or secondary and tertiary kill. Let me explain this. When a roach eats the bait, okay, the roach will have several different effects by the bait. The bait will cause different effects. It will either cause them to regurgitate the bait and vomit, or it will cause them to defecate and excrete it through their poop, let's just say. So what happens is nymphs, for some reason, are very attracted to when an adult dies from regurgitating, they go and eat this vomit, literally. And when that happens, there's enough product in that vomit to kill that roach. Secondary, that is known as secondary kill or horizontal transfer, two times. Uh, then there are products like Advion, which is really the only product that shows like a tertiary kill or even a quaternary kill. What means is now this nymph who ate the mother's, let's say, vomit or feces, and it dies. Another adult male comes around and says, well, I'm going to eat this guy because he'll open up the content in the stomach, eat it. They are cannibalistic. They're known to be that. So he will then eat the roach, the baby roach, or whatever it is in there, the nymph, and then he will die. And the process can repeat itself over again, up to like 4 times, depending on how much active ingredient will go through the system and still be active. So the how long does it last? People says, how long should I wait to apply it? Well, if they've eaten it and it's gone, and you're still having a lot of roaches for a heavy infestation where you open up a drawer and 15, 20 roaches are flying out, then I suggest you probably do it again in a week, and then you wait. You observe what is happening, you inspect the areas that you put it with a flashlight, you move the refrigerator, you move the stove, and you re-inspect to see if it's been eaten. If it's no longer being eaten in those areas that you applied it, then you should no longer apply it there. What I do is we have 3 different processes. For a medium infestation, for a light infestation, we're going to wait 30 days. The bait is going to probably work for about 2 weeks. Then after that, they're no longer eating it. It's no longer palatable. It could get contaminated with aerosol sprays that you use for in the kitchen for making it smell good. It could be contaminated by oils. Anything can contaminate the bait. By all means, please never ever ever spray over the counter sprays when you apply bait. That is the number one thing that causes them to fail. It will contaminate the bait and they will no longer eat it. So where people fail is they go behind the bait and then they start spraying over the counter Raid or whatever product. These are known as pyrethroids. They are repellent. The insecticide in the bait, it is not repellent. So So how long does it last? Whether it's palatable for how long, it's going to depend on the environment, how hot it is. If you're doing it at a food truck and you're outside in 104 degrees, that bait is going to last a lot less than if you were applying it in a residential home kitchen where the air conditioning is on, at 75 degrees during the day and it goes down to 60 something at night. It's going to be different in different environments. So what I suggest is you apply it, you inspect. We do, like I said, 7 days for really heavy infestations, 14 days for medium infestations, and for light infestations that maybe just started within the last couple of weeks or months, then we would wait 30 days, go back, re-inspect, seeing where we're finding these in the cracks and crevices, and then we apply the bait again and we wait. We use this in conjunction with monitors underneath the stove, underneath the refrigerator, in areas where there's heat and moisture where they're going to want to be, and then we can monitor how many live roaches we're catching. So I hope that helps. Cardale, Holland, thank you for writing us, and please send me your comments on the videos. I do respond to these. Hey, this is Frank the Pest Geek wishing you a pestacular day.